living life, living large, Tony's in charge. She's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves his groove. Trade with Tony, he's the man. Learn from him, you'll join the winning band. Making money worldwide, it's a blast. Trade with Tony and making fortune fast. watch, Tony's in charge. He's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves is groove.
Good morning, traders. Halfway through, well, more than halfway through June. It's the 20th of June. Hardly traded at all this month. Welcome back, Tony, I guess. Had a couple of weeks off, and I'm glad I did. Oh, just one moment. Okay, so Emancipation Day yesterday, Premarket. So we're back after the holiday, and let's see what the market has to offer. Oh, Billy Fang, good morning to you, Jeff. Good morning to you. This music is a bit loud for my liking. Let's turn it down some. Right. Okay. Oh, Jeff. Odd. Yeah, it's a bit Billy, Tempest. Those are the two biggest gaps. There's only really Tempest. In terms of over $2, there's only really Tempest that's gapping up at the moment. Everything else is within normal daily range, so there's not a lot happening. Morning, Mike. Nvidia, loving Nvidia at the moment. I can't really complain about my Nvidia position. I've not added to or subtracted from Nvidia since the split. I was thinking about adding some more, but I've just not really done much of anything. It's a nice double bottom here on Nvidia at the moment. So it looks like it might move back up, back to the highs. Nvidia absolutely smashing things. Rumors of my demise are always exaggerated, Alan. I'll still be around after they drop the bomb, you know. So what do we have today? Let me just put the air conditioning on. It's a bit warm. There we go. I just sat down, so. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Ricky, good day to you, buddy. That's not a new logo, Mike. That is my old logo. That's my professionally designed logo. So, I paid for that one. Let's see. Dell moving up. Quick look at Dell. No volume on it. Dell's is a huge gap down there. So if you look at this on the daily, he's done me. Oh, it's the 8 o'clock scrum. Don't like it, but huge gap down on the earnings from the end of May, and it's curling back round, and a huge gap to fill. So that's Dell. See what happens. It was Doing great guns. Absolutely fantastic move from Dell up until the earnings, which it dropped, and now it seems to be curling around. So I would say over the course of the next, it could be good for a swing. Dell would be a good pick for a swing trade, given the technology that they're in as well, enterprise technology, and it would be a good pick for a swing trade. I'm not saying that that's what you should do. I'm not offering advice. What do I know? I'm just an idiot fat guy on the internet with an opinion. So, but yeah, I mean, all the way up to 165, I would say, is $15 move over the next couple of weeks, and it probably will get back up there. So, yeah. Morning, Hector and John Guilfoyle. Hey, Alistair, how you doing, buddy? Let's have a look at Clear Mind, shall we? Clear Mind's moving. Have a look why. Well, Clearmind Medicine shares are trading higher after the company signed an exclusive patient licensing agreement with Yisam Research, development company of the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Over $2. See what the market gives us. $0.17 on the ATR. Spreads 3-4 cents for 5 cents on the spreads. If it holds the whole dollar and moves on to make new highs, might be worth having a little try. I had this one 210. Back to the 1 minute here. Looking for a different chart to what you're looking at. So. The NVIDIA, of course, there would be. The NVIDIA-based ETFs are all moving up as well. I missed my entry. Pull back. Oh, I pulled a little bit too much. I need to widen my stop. And does have a nice catalyst. Bounce on the VWAP. So that's what we're waiting for. Continuation now. 9's coming up to meet it. 196 for 9 EMA. My entry. Doesn't hold the whole dollar. I will be getting out. Yeah, it's below the whole dollar. So yeah, I'll just be disciplined. Stick to the plan. Don't have it there, Ricky. I've not set it up, so let me just find out. TikTok is that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, TikTok. This is not gambling content. The stock market, you great womble. So these are their own. I'm just going to stop streaming on TikTok at this rate. Novak's looking at them trying to break $2 again. Fair, not a lot else moving. So bear in mind, probably should have got in on that first one that we missed. So this first move up here would have been nice. Getting it 210 up to 230, get a 20 cent on that one would be nice. Yeah, and he's coming back now though, so have a quick look. So Tempest. Tempest went up to 578. Got the algo spikes there at 8 o'clock. But that went up to 490. But it was up at 578 earlier today. Gets back above the VWAP, then we'll consider it. Underneath, I'm not trading anything under anything long underneath the VWAP. That's my new rule. If it's underneath the VWAP, we're not going long on it. This is. I've restarted it there, Ricky. So this is actually the 80k funded challenge. A little bit more. A little bit gives me a little bit more breathing room, just based on my style of trading. So rather than the small one. So this one is 80k buying power, daily max loss of $700, overall max loss 2100, a target of a qualifying target of 4200, and there you go. That's essentially rules of it. So what am I talking about? So this is Trade the Pool is the top firm that I'm working with now to get funded. You've got 45 days to make it there, Rick. Same restrictions, just a bit larger quantities, Mike. So the restrictions are that they're trying to get away from the, what's the best word? The gunslingers, the shoot from the hip scalpers. So you have to have, once you're in a trade, it has to be at least 60 seconds long to count towards profitability, and that's one of the rules. The other rule is it has to move a minimum of 10 cents. Now that's always my target anyways, a minimum of 10 cents. So that doesn't bother me too much. But the 1 minute 60-second rule is actually took me a little while to get my head around it. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So day one. Yeah, GRDI $1.18 at the moment. I'll put that up there so we can have a quick look. GRDI is below the $2, and again, if you're looking for at least 10 cents on a move, the lower the price, the less likely it is that you're going to get the 10 cents. So unless it moves, because it's a bigger percentage move, so you've got to take that into account. It depends how long you've been in there, Vegas. If I get in and then 60 seconds on the way up and it continues up for longer than 60 seconds, no, that's fine. But if you're taking profit every 20 seconds on the way up, then it discounts that trade. So it encourages more discipline, I guess, which is not a bad thing. But we'll see if it's possible for someone who's as aggressive as I am to trade with this level of discipline. And if it is, then it's well worth doing. I mean, starting at $97 for an evaluation to get funded, no brainer. You get 20k funding rather than putting your own 20k up. Red infrastructure. Yeah, I saw that one as well. Another low price one. I'm trying to stay away from anything below. Ideally, I want to go back to what made me. I've been struggling this year mentally with all this, to be fair. And I think I'm going to go back to my old rules of not trading anything below $3. I think it will narrow down the top and drop brigade, which is usually between $1 and $3. So that's what I think I'm going to start doing. Oh, I'm still green for the year. But this will be considered simulation trading, Ricky. So, in terms of it's operating in until I actually qualify for the funding, which we'll see how it's day one. So, until I qualify for the funding, it's in a simulator. So this is simulated trading. But once it's funding, it's on a live account with live money. They give you a live account with real money, and you trade that account and you can take profits whenever you. Well, I think it's fortnightly. If you start prop farming, which is something I've been reading up on, is prop farming. You can take you have more than one account, and you get profitable in multiple accounts. You can take profits on as often as you want, so you don't have to wait for the fortnight to take your profits. You can take profits this week from one account, next week from another account, then this week again from this account the following week, or depending on how many accounts you can have. I think you can have just shy of $500,000 under management in terms of base account sizes. Oh, that was a proper popper drop. CMND. All the way up and all the way down again. So it's under 160 now. Maybe trying to find a bit of support there at the $0.50. But you've just got the death cross where the 9s cross below the 20. So this isn't looking very good at all. It's clear mind medicine, which is not a bad catalyst, but goes to show. And I think the discipline of not taking anything on, not trading anything under $3 will cut out trades like this. But from now on, that $3 rule is going to be in place for me. I've used the MACD for a long time, yeah. MACD, I wouldn't use it for an entry and exit indicator. I wouldn't use it for any kind of signals. It's just there for confirmation. So if you're looking at multiple different triggers for confirmation, what you want is them to all align. Well, MACD being one of them, and if so for example, the MACD on here would have been the cross where the MACD could cross under the about here under the signal. We're on this one, so where I got out as it crossed the VWAP, it was the candle after where the actual MACD and the signal line crossed. So I got out at the right point there, and now it's below the VWAP. And like I said, I'm not going long on anything below the VWAP. I'm seeing the stocks just pop onto the scanners for like a couple of seconds and then disappear again. I don't know if that's algo spikes or what, but well, let's have a quick look at it, shall we? All about double top, but popped up all the way back down again and all the way back up again. So $80,000, Jack. 80. the cost to get an evaluation for an 80k account there, Jack, is just $300. So it's, you know, one tried really. I'm okay, Adam. I've been a bit under the weather the last couple of weeks, so took a bit of time off. I actually got really sick, so had to take a bit of time off. Looking for a VWAP bounce there might have been a decent strategy. Getting that at 120, $1/4 maybe. Is it going to go up that far again? I'm not so sure. Why am I not getting the full? Why I wasn't getting the full chart for a second. Thanks, Adam. I've got to say, no dash trader, but does serve a purpose. Yes. Do I think Nvidia will hit 150? What, today or eventually, Ricky? Eventually, absolutely. Nvidia 150, absolutely, and beyond. Nvidia's going to the moon. Not a stock pick, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. But will it? It's currently it's 140. Excuse me. For Nvidia. Nvidia currently 140s. That's like, I've more than doubled my investment on Nvidia since I've had it. More than doubled it. Huge gains on Nvidia. But is it going to 150? Yeah. Is it going to 150 today? Probably not. But eventually it will go to 150. I'm a firm believer, and beyond. No, I don't believe it is. So where's Apple at the moment? Let's have a quick look at Apple. I think Apple took top spot, didn't it? When it had its little run up last week. So Apple was, and probably will get back there, up at high of 220 on Apple on the daily. So yeah, I'm down at 213 right now, and yeah, I think I'm pretty sure Nvidia's at number 2 or number 3 in terms of valuation at the moment. It's not. Oh, God. Made it. To be fair, Schwab have made the whole transition from TDA to Schwab. They've made a proper mess of it. But I mean, Thinkorswim's not a bad platform. It isn't a bad platform. It's not as good as DAS. Neither's this one. I think Thinkorswim is better than Trader Evolution, but trade with what you're given. Yeah, I'm just looking at that now, Jack. So Nvidia back up to number one as of Tuesday when Apple pulled back. Apple pulled back on Tuesday, and there's not much between them, to be fair, in terms of market cap. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. Exactly. Well, the former Schwab traders will be getting Thinkorswim. It'll be an upgrade for them. So you're saying you was with Schwab before? You didn't come from TDA. You were already with Schwab, mate. So Thinkorswim's an upgrade for you, I guess. Contact Telecoms. I had a big day. When was it? On Tuesday. MTL. Big day. Will it have continuation? Yeah, it might curl. I'm not overly fond of it though. To be fair. Down there. Looks like an inverse head and shoulders on the 1 minute. There's your first shoulder, then's your head, there's another shoulder. Yeah, very inverse head and shoulders-ish. Neckline there about the $0.75. So about 175. So maybe it might be worth, if it can break the $0.75, it might be worth a little tester. It's under $3, so I'm not touching it personally. But it'll be worth a look. Let's have a look at nuclear energy. IPO a couple of months ago. No volume on it yet. Moved up. Let's see. Yeah, Ricky, do you know what? It's been tough this year. I've found trading tough this year, to be fair. We'll see what one of the reasons I'm looking at going down the prop firm route. It's just less stress. You're trading with somebody else's money instead of your own. It's just like much less stress. None of this, risk of blowing up accounts because you've got your max cut off every single day, and if you blow up the account, it's going to cost you $300 just to get back in for an 80k account again. Yeah, well, look, we all go for it. I think what people don't tell you about trading is how stressful it can be, and I know people have got depressed over it. And when that sinks, because if you take it too serious, and what I mean by that is you let it impact on your psyche, you go through a bad spell, it can really get to you, and then you go into this spiral down because you feel like you need to get the gains that you. My mentality is just zoom out, and the market doesn't owe me anything. I could stop trading tomorrow and it wouldn't matter. I mean, I could just probably sell some of my Nvidia shares and live off the proceeds or whatever. But yeah, it can be a very stressful occupation. It's no coincidence that the suicide rates on Wall Street are higher than any other occupation. People throwing them. So they've actually got a lot of them reinforced windows and whatchamacalls, it's the fencing on the high rises around Wall Street now, because certainly in the 80s there was a lot of people throwing themselves off buildings down there just because of the stress, dealing with such big amounts as they do, not like us retail traders, but dealing with such big amounts as they do, and nobody checking them, so they were just getting themselves into a big hole, unchecked, and then finding that they couldn't find a way out of it, and couldn't deal with the pressure. Ricky, he's rolled a lot of those over, you know that, right? Keith Gill. Oh, it's always you, David. You're always offending me. I'm just one of those snowflakes that's easily offended. Frankly, I find that offensive. That's offensive. Morning, Diamond. So let's have a quick look at GameStop, shall we? So I think personally, GameStop and the board of GameStop have absolutely crapped all over the retail trader. Why? Because the way the retail trader has basically pulled GameStop out of the mire and kept them afloat. And just was it the week before last when Rory Kitty did his live stream? So what did they do? They got their earnings announcement in ahead of the live stream whilst it was pumping up and hit the market with another offering, diluting the shares again. So it was just, for me, I think that was just the height of ignorance, screwing over the little guy again. But that's just my opinion. It's under $4 now, tempered. Yeah, you can't be a snowflake in this room, Mike. You definitely will find it offensive. Degen trading. Oh, HP. So yeah, GameStop. Let's have a look at this on the wider time frame. So look at this on the daily. We had that huge run up when he started posting the memes. Then we had another run up when he posted his live stream, and he didn't do anything. What essentially that was an exercise in showing the algos are manipulating the stock. So Roaring Kitty was in that, he didn't do anything wrong, and the algo. So he went on that live stream. I don't know if you actually tuned in for his live stream, but he went on the live stream, and whenever he said something remotely, nothing was remotely interesting on the stream. Actually, it was a lot of crap. But whenever he said anything, the stock moved. And that wasn't retail traders. It's like, okay, I'm going to end the live stream then. It started tanking. Okay, well, okay. It was just an exercise in showing how the stock was being manipulated by the algos. That's what that was for the week. This run up here. I managed to get a little bit of this actually. So on my main account, but. That's not something I want to see, Ricky, but yeah. It's never getting. The problem with GameStop ever getting to 1,000, it's never going to get to 1,000. Why? For one, it's not shorted as much as it was. Two, because of all of the additional offerings that they've had since the initial squeeze, there's more supply. So, and a lot of the original Reddit ape community have been burned, so the demand isn't as high. So you piece all of this together, and it's never going to 1,000. If it gets back up to the highs, if it gets back up to like 100, 150, something like that, then what's going to happen? They're going to hit the market with another offering. They're going to take advantage of the high price again. Every time that it starts to move up and reach the new high, they will hit the market with another offering and dilute the floor. And it puts loads more cash into the coffers for GameStop so they can stay in business a bit longer, but it doesn't help the retail traders. That's my 2 pennies worth on it, and that's what I mean, what do I know? I'm just a fat guy on the internet, but I'm a little bit miffed at the whole GameStop, how it's played out this time around. Now, I've not been trading Stone Cold. I've not been trading. So it was 2 weeks today was when I started the 20k account challenge. I've still got on that one. I'm currently about 1,400 up. So I've got 600 to make on it, and I've got till the end of July to do that. So I've started a new one today, which is the 80k buying power, and we'll see how that goes. I'm just dumping. I can't believe the SPY's up at 550. It's mad. Take a look at the markets. We've not done the markets today, have we? So let's put this on the old daily. Look at that. Wow. It's just going from strength to strength to strength. The old SPY here. All-time high. I can't believe it's at 550. That's just mental, absolute mental. So yeah, we'll see what happens with the markets, but it's looking like gapping up. So it closed on Tuesday at 548.49, and we're currently sitting at 549.76. We're gapping up, as good as all-time highs, underneath the VWAP at the moment, but yeah, the market's looking very bullish. GeoVax, I'm kind of watching it, so it was one of the early gappers today. Currently just under $2, so it's all my rules. Unless I wanted to short it, and I don't really see the point in shorting something so low priced. I don't like it. As long as it's below the VWAP, I'm not touching it. And that's one of my new rules. I'm not going long on anything below the VWAP. I'm not going short on anything above the VWAP. I'll make exceptions for reversals. So if something's above the VWAP and it's extremely extended and looking like it's running out of steam, then maybe I'll go short, and vice versa. If it's extended to the south side and it's pulled off hard, looking like it's about to turn, then I might go long then below the VWAP. But as a general rule of thumb, I'm not going long momentum-wise. Trading with the momentum. If I'm trading with momentum, I'm not going long on something below the VWAP, and I'm not going short on anything above the VWAP. That's me from here on in. So HP, double top there. Had earnings. I think it was last week or the week before? I think it was last week. Accenture, they've got earnings today, I think, haven't they? Worth keeping an eye on. AMD. Let's have a look at AMD, because I'm surprised AMD hasn't moved as much with video. Look at it on the daily. Yeah. Advanced micro devices normally would follow with NVIDIA, but well, Dell's not looking great at all. Comparison. This Intel was on from the daily. Look at where it's come from. Well, it was up here at 46, mid 40s. Back in January, it was tapping $50. So yeah, it was over $50 last year. Intel's been fairly beat up. Maybe gap. Maybe Intel, if Intel can get back over a kind of 32.50, big gap to close there. Well, let's see. I'd say Dell would be good for a swing. It's actually looking like it might be decent today. Yeah, I know, Ricky. Go figure. Great marketing play from Intel though back in the 90s and early 2000s. Intel Inside, that was a fantastic. They've never had the best technology, but had some great marketing. Oh, Dell, interesting. This on the higher time frame. Let's have a look at the hourly. That tapping up again today. Had a good run. Back on the daily, I was looking at it earlier, as I say. There's a huge gap to fill. Huge gap to fill. How quickly can it fill this gap? Swing trade, that will be the target. 165 for me will be possibly even the highs at 180. Target of 180. Take some profit at 165. And so $15 and $15 risk down here. $20 risk. And yeah, I'm gonna give it $15 risk. Ideally, put your risk there, kind of 130, 128. $15 risk, and then look for a $30 move up. That would be what I would say. Dell. Yeah, but the problem with Pentium processors there, Ricky, is that they had a very short lifespan. I know what you mean. They lasted a while, but it was like 6 months they brought out the next one, and then it was 6 months later they brought it. I worked in Dell for 4 years, 3-4 years. I was working in Dell, and they had to reconfigure the machines on a regular basis because of the processors. It was next generation. Brought a new generation like every 6 months, and they would end of life something after 18 months. It was, you know. Yeah, penny stock seems to be where the volatility is of late. Not really where I like to concentrate on. Look at I think it was just that the technology with in semiconductor sectors been moving so fast. I mean, I'm kind of going back to my days in Dell, and solid state drives were just too pricey to put in a consumer grade PC or laptop. Not allowed to call them laptops for fear of litigation, by the way. You have to call them workstations, mobile workstations. But solid state drives, you can't get a SATA drive now. You pay more for a SATA drive than you will for an SSD now. It just goes to show. Okay, guys, let's smash that like button. I know I've not been around for a while, but that doesn't mean we should slack off the like button. Hit the thumbs up. That pad, some good movement, I believe. I was looking at that. Have a look at that. Moving up now. Moved well a couple of, last week? Had a big move. Volume. 13th. Thursday. So this day last week. That. Like it might be fine. Double top. Get over the whole dollar and hold. Might be worth putting on watch. MGO Global, you say? Just broke the dollar level. That's over $2 now. Let's see. Like it's holding. Very double toppy right there. That's on the ATR, 1 minute. Kind of strange that the 5-minute ATR is less than the 1-minute ATR at the moment. Candles are getting smaller on MGO Global. Looking like it's starting to get a bit exhausted there. Ready for a bit of a pullback, so just be careful. Pull that up so we can actually take a look at it. MGO. Longer candles down here, and they're slowly getting smaller. What the bloody hell was that? Oh, for a bat. Get out of it. Bloody big mouth. Oh, living in the tropics. I did say with the candles getting smaller, it's ready for a pullback. But I'm not saying I'm the best, the best live trader, but I've got to be in the top 3. That going from strength, so while that's pulling back, let's have a look at that. Is there any news on that? Moving up nicely. Yeah, so trading higher, the company said it expects first customer deliveries of the i300 in Q4 and anticipates selling over 5,000 units in the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2025. God's sake, dog, you're in or you're out? That's twice you come in and go back out again, so don't do it again. And probably the most handsome as well there, Ricky. Oh, Super Microcomputer is up. Right, it's about time they did a stock split. $975 a share. It's not affordable. Zap pulling back. Kind of all the way to the VWAP. Right, what else is moving? Nothing. It's back over $2. It's very interesting. If things are planning out, I would say that this could be a no trade day, but I've already taken a trade, so I can't even have a no trade day. Nothing's really setting up looking decent. See how that plays out, Ricky. Let's have a look at Tesla. I've not checked out Tesla for a little while. Let's have a look on the daily. Actually, doesn't look too bad on the daily. Tesla. Got a beat up. You've got this inverse head and shoulders. So up here, kind of if it gets over 200, I can see Tesla really taking off. But I would say 190s into the 190s. This could move up again. This Tesla might be a decent swing trade option if you're looking at the technicals. Yeah, so like I say, inverse head and shoulders there. There's your shoulder, there's your head, there's another shoulder, neckline. It's actually pretty much at the neckline as we stand, give or take. So next clear resistance will be 405. Obviously, you've got the significant psychological level of 200, which would be here, this level here. 200 psychological level. Then we've got 205 after that, 206. So Tesla could be only looking to make moves back to the upside. Well, let's have a look at old Donny, shall we, Adam? No volume at the minute. And that's the problem with old DJT here. No volume at all at the minute. It actually looks to me like it might continue selling. Whatever happened to Truth Social? Did they actually get any subscribers? Are they making any money on Truth Social or what? Aside from the stalwart Mr. Shaggers and, you know, country yokels and hillbillies, did anybody actually sign up for Truth Social? I know I didn't. Bad enough. I had threads forced on me voluntarily. Day stone cold. Well, you've had the oil and gas inventories, and you've in terms of the economics, and you had the unemployment numbers. That's what's come out today. So you always get the unemployment numbers 8:30 every Thursday. So housing permits as well. It's come out. So initial jobless claims 238,000 versus the 135,000 estimate. Actually, good for the market. Have a quick look at the old SPY, shall we? Pulling back a little bit. Yeah, kind of strange. When people are out of work, when there's more people out of work, then usually the market usually likes that. When the little guy's getting screwed over, losing his job or pays more, this, that, and the other, then the market reacts well to it. But they're pulling back a little bit today. For building permits, month over month in May, down 3.8% versus the positive 0.7% estimate. So that's down quite a lot. And housing starts month over month, down 5.5% versus the 0.7 estimate. Yeah, so depends on which way you want to look at it. The market's not reacting too kindly to it, but the market's at all-time highs. You know, it's going to finish. The market's going to open at all-time highs. I mean, I'm not including the pre-market action up here. As far as the market official pricing is, it's going to open at all-time highs, and then probably rally. I thought it was about Forex Vegas. MGOL's gone, it's back up and breaking highs. MGO Global. A little bit. Oh, mosquitoes here. Well, we're into rain. We're into the rain season now, the wet season, and the mosquitoes have been having an absolute on me this last while. Here's Strawweb. Yeah, hey Matt, good to be back. I've not had the best time of it over the last couple of weeks. Right. What else is moving to the upside? The Tempest is just vomiting. Down at 230s now. And closed at 285 on Tuesday. Now in the red. Tempest was the top gapper for quite a while. Not anymore. That title goes to Billy Billy. No volume. We've got no gappers. So if your go-to strategy is gap and go, it's going to be no trade day. There's no gappers. We've got 25 minutes, less than 25 minutes to the opening bell, and there's no gappers. Well, I can't buy more Steve. Let me get some price break. Billy Billy, not enough volume. Got the, of course, we've got the video. It's terrible day. Or low caps. Got video ETFs. EDL, Premarket shares ETF. Itself is quite a bit back at number one in terms of market cap. Right blockchain, right platforms. They'll call it right blockchain. Aurora Cannabis, they had earnings. Is it today or this evening? I can't recall. So Aurora Cannabis. Let me just have a quick look. When is their earnings? I know it's today. Calendar. Before the market opens. So yeah, they've come out. They've had the conference call. They've had the market. This is when they released their earnings. There, nothing happening in terms of volume. And this is the problem with pre-market earnings. Very rarely do you get good volume, good enough volume to trade it pre-market. And yes, Aurora Cannabis full year results and announcing fiscal 2023. So sales 67.411. The sales miss, full sales miss. But they have achieved record EBITDA. Reported a 20% year-over-year uptick in global medical marijuana and expects benefits from international cannabis regulatory reforms. So, you might get some movement on that. Could be one to watch after the bell. No volume at the moment, but you might get some good movement on that after the bell when the volume starts to flow in. So there's up slightly. Apart from that, Oh, not a lot else moving. I'm not at the moment. They're getting. I couldn't find how to put it on the screen. I'm gonna have to do a little screen grab or something. So I was slow setting up today. Get them. But just on that right now, I'm down $155. So that's my P&L at the moment. $155 negative. Clear mind. Get rid of that. There's nothing worth watching. I'll put MGO. Well, I know it's not something I'm going to be trading, but I'll put that on there because I know some of you are interested in that one. Clear mind. I'll leave that there because it is still up like 20%. There's not a lot of to meet my criteria for a good trade right now. Yeah, Vegas, or just get multiple monitors. Well, you get another monitor. Just get yourself a plasma TV. Cheaper than getting a big 50-inch monitor, believe it or not. Yourself an actual TV, HDMI into the back. Not a smart TV, regular TV. Oh, going for new highs on MGO Global. What's the latest go-to size on a TV? Is it 65? I think 65 inches the now go-to size. Hey Oscar, how you doing, buddy? There isn't any at the moment. I'm 150 bucks down there, Oscar. $155 down at the moment, Oscar. I'll have to pop out a window and then add it somewhere. Oh, above the email there. Add some. That work for you? Well, no worries, Oscar. It's been rough for all of us this year. Well, it's been rough for me this year. I had the last couple of weeks off, so you know. Absolutely. I adopted the Chumbawamba song as a theme tune, buddy. And you want to do the same. It's like, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You in there, they're going to keep me down. Best way to be. Resilience. And in trading, you have to be resilient. You have to be. For real estate. Alternate. Pineapple Energy. Making a move up. Barcoding on that, so not something I'm interested in. Yeah, we're just struggling to find anything to trade it. And I suppose this is one of the things about trading that they don't show you on TikTok and YouTube and is the waiting. It can be when the market is not hot. It's not a hot market, which it is at the moment, but it's not a hot market. Sitting on your hands can be very laborious, but you have to have the discipline to be able to sit on your hands and do nothing and not take a trade. Yeah. You have a whiskey drink, Ricky? I'll have a vodka drink. I've not been trading anything, Ryan. I looked into the competition last week, and then just took some big, some YOLO trades in the competition. I just wasn't doing it. I thought, we'll see where that goes. I got into the top 10 and then blew it up. So I was in the top 10 for about a day and a half. Have a look at Pineapple Energy. And what's Pineapple Energy? Right, Benzinga, here we go. Thursday. Okay. The Long Island-based subsidiary of Pineapple Energy reports over 15 million in executed sales contracts and confirmed letters of intent in commercial and industrial project pipelines. So basically, Pineapple subsidiary Sun Nation surpasses its 15 million goal. Well, the market liked it until it didn't. The only trade I've really taken over the last 2 weeks was when GME popped, when GameStop popped there week before last. Brian, I've just not been up to it. Yeah, well, but Pineapple Energy, man, make a move, but then it gives the devil horns and pulls back. So a lot of that happening. With our friends over at Nvidia. Bit of a pullback there, but looking to bounce maybe, get back above the VWAP and then move back up again. If there is something you want me to put on the screen, let me know. So MGO Global is top momentum stock really, but it's not over $2, so that's why that's something I'm interested in. I'm feeling better than I was there, Daryl. Palantir. In breakout mode. Well, it's up a couple of percentage points today. Not great volume on Palantir, relatively speaking. Only does about 42 million Palantir, but it's only done 2.3 million so far in pre-market. Their Palantir's volume is a lot of institutional volume with Palantir, and it does tend to come in after the open anyway. Let's have a quick look at Palantir, shall we? Not like we've got anything else to look at with 7 minutes to go. What just happened there? Still getting used to this platform. So Palantir, it's actually looking decent today, and certainly from the certainly on the daily, it's looking rather nice, quite strong. Palantir might be okay. Might be worth a look. Gets decent volume. Not got, like I say, relatively speaking, it's not got great volume. Always thickly traded. Nvidia breaking lows. Don't like that. We prefer Nvidia above 140. Yeah. I like Nvidia. Nice little double bottom there on Nvidia on the 1 minute. 5 minutes before the bell. Let's get that that like count up before the bell. For the 21 likes if we can. If you've not smashed the like button, if you've not smashed the thumbs up button, just do it now. We've got 5 minutes before the bell rings. Before the market opens. Hopefully we'll find something to trade after the bell rings. Nvidia looks like it's trying to break over the VWAP. Yeah, my profits on Nvidia are more than double the cost. I was saying that earlier. They walk with me. The back's breaking high. I'd like to see this over 220 before I would consider it. I'm not trading anything under $3 today. I got burnt on Square Mine, so I will stick to the rule. Options trading, I'm not doing it right now, but during earnings season, I do some options. I tend to use the additional volatility, take short expiry options as a result, and trade volatility around earnings with options. That's a swing around the options, around the earnings. That's what I use options for, Mackenzie. Dell's having a good time, and I did say that. I was saying earlier, CMD, that Dell to me looks like a good swing trade right now. Risk $15 to make 30. That's what I would be saying with Dell. But as a swing trade, that's not a stock pick. That's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. But you know, you do what you do. I think take a couple of weeks to get back up to that level, but. That's what swing trades are. They're more than just 24 hours. Or 24 hours or more, should I say. So that's on a hold. Okay, get ready for the bell. $30 seconds. Yeah, absolutely. And Musk sticking his nose in there as well, MD. Oh, GameStop's having a little bit of a moment. That was the bell. Stop breaking out. Not reliable though. But yeah. Is GameStop gonna break out? Someone took a trade on GameStop, but it's not set up for me yet. What else is it? Clear mind vomiting. Oh, that's not going red on the day. Novak's breaking highs. Watching GameStop right now. Pulling all the way back. Like to go red on the day again. Let's go to GX. So GX warrants, they're moving with GX, won't they? Vegas. Put a W on there and have a look. Why are the warrants so expensive? Warrants don't halt, by the way. Putting that out there. Trading warrants, they don't succumb to volatility halts or volatility holds. And stop going. Idiot doesn't know what it's doing either. Oh, take a look at that one, CMD. Alliance Global. $0.04, making nice moves up. Like penny stocks. Longeveron, or Longeveron, or what are you going to call it? Longevron. Not seeing much in the way of good moves right now. Certainly in the lower price stocks. Look at Cypher. Chevron, not really. Right. Cypher. Warrants they're a bit like options. Warrants are you buy them and they entitle you to acquire stock to exercise them. They're a bit like options. They're usually cheaper than the stock price. But if they're more, then it must be because they allow you to buy. Warrants allow you to buy quantities of stock at a certain price. MGOL halted, is it? Yeah, halted. We've got MGO Global halted to the upside. Right, mining stocks are having a bit of a moment. On the volume profile here. Contact move again. Let me see anything. MGOL has resumed. MCI breaking highs again. Are you breaking highs now? Session highs. Right. Halted to the downside, MGOL. Another double bottom there at 138. W pattern, so W pattern here. break up to the highs. Back over 140. Idiot. No volume on it, Ricky. Yeah, I was. Shorting's okay. They're stone cold. No problem shorting. It's just seeing the setup. Oh, look at Mark. GameStop moving up with all. Mara's moving up. GameStop, Riot. So it looks like the part of the crypto farmers are having that little bit of a moment. That is breaking highs there, 220s. I'm only risking $100 on this one. Well, that's another $100. 255 is current P&L. 43 the high. Pull back. Eye on this candle. Up, back, go the red, eye for pulling back. Go out. That's the lows. No worries, John. That's what you've got to do. Is you do what works for you. $1/2, what we're looking for. And lock that into a trailing stop now. And trailing stop. And it looks like it's halting. That's a good trade. There's the halt. Okay, what else can we take a look at? So that's that. We've got a trailing stop on that one right now. So let's see what else is doing. That's the biggest one, above $2. NGOL, it's breaking low, so check MGOL, MGOL. Breaking low, halted to the downside again for the second time. MGOL could be worth a short. Probably will sell off now. Right below a dollar. So do what you need to do. Video testing 140 again. And GameStop trying to get back over the trying to hold 24 teams it's in at the moment. Hypercloud hologram. So all caps is not at it today. Let's go back to that. Not a lot else. So this should give us a nice cushion on the day. We've got 2 minutes before resumption. And mine, Nvidia back over 140. S&P 500 breaking highs. Right to test the session high. Currently 5.50 and 12 cents. Session high. Official all-time highs on the buy. The thing is, John, with what I've worked out is as soon as you get to that 10 cents requirement, you move your stop up to break even. So then you move your stop to break even. If it does pull back until, if you're not over that 60-second rule, if it does pull back, it doesn't cost you anything because then it's break even. It's a scratch trade. Scratch trades are not costing you anything. So then, if it continues on, you can then move your stop up to that 10 cents, and then hit the trail, hit the anchor button, and it will then trail from there on in. So it's not dash trader, but I think I've got it worked out. See soon. There we go. Got stopped out. So that was a nice trade. $680 that trade. Pulling back now. Another 200 bucks there, $290. That takes you to 715 on the day. Paul James. So this is a funded trader challenge. So what happens is if I can meet the target criteria, this is the platform that's provided by the prop firm. So if you get to the target within 45 days, they fund you a fully funded account. So that's so this is an evaluation account, Ryan. Yeah. That's why this is a platform provided by the prop firm, and the goal is 4,200 over 45 days. So you work out what that on average should be. It's like 200 bucks. So day one, 715, target done. No worries, Paul. If you want to try and get yourself funded, there's a link in the description or in the link tree. The cost is like $97 for the small account. This is the $80,000 buying power. So this one is if I pass this, I get a live $80,000 buying power live account with real money to trade, and it's their money, not mine. The 97 bucks is $300 to take the evaluation, and you pass the evaluation, you get the live trade, which is if you're rather than putting your own money into the market. Because look, listen to me, guys. If you're a new trader, you're going to lose money. There's no getting away from it. This is a good way to actually hone your craft and with the potential to make some money if you feel you've got an edge without risking big bucks. I lost over 35 grand just to start off when I first started trading. So this is a good way to actually get into trading, and then you can actually start building up your own account. Take your money out, put it into your own account with CMEG or Schwab or whoever. Take your money out of the prop firm and put it into your own account. Once you've got enough to actually start trading on your own, if that's what you want to do. But why risk it? Why risk your money when you can risk theirs? And the worst case scenario is you blow up for the day. They've got a stop out on the day, so it stops you out automatically on the day when you hit it. The stop out on this one, daily loss, is $700. If you lose $700, you're frozen out for till the next trading day. That's your max loss on the day. And your max loss in total, in terms of being disqualified from the challenge, is three times that, so 2,100. You hit 2,100, a drawdown of 2,100, and they terminate the evaluation. Same thing when you actually get qualified. When they fund you, on the account, they will still implement that max loss of 20. They won't have the max drawdown, but the daily max loss of 700. It stops you having those big red days. So it's a good, from a mental standpoint, from a mental health standpoint, it's actually quite good that way. Check it out. Go and check it out. You know, you can sign up for them and take a free trial of the platform, get used to it, and then if you feel like you're able to take the challenge on, you buy the eval account and see if you can get funded. Good group over there, actually. I like that double top. Let's see if it starts to make a move, a bounce. risking $100 on this. I think so. $100 on this. Move up. Stop me out there. One more try on this. And I'm going to wrap it up for the day, guys. What are some of the rules you have to follow? So, when you open the trade or when you increase your size on the trade, you have to have 60 seconds before you decrease or close the trade. The trade has to last 60 seconds or longer, and it has to be over a 10 cent or more move, a 10-cent move or more. The best way of doing that is take a larger price stock, less size, and a higher price stock that's got a bigger range. Then you're pretty much guaranteed to get a 10-cent move, but then you've got to hold it for at least 60 seconds. Now, looking at my stats from the way I trade, I very often hold longer than 60 seconds anyway. So. I'm happy to take questions on the platform or get into a one-to-one with you if you want to play around with the platform. It's got to get over 350 again for me. Right, that's the back end of the move. Probably won't trade this anymore the way it's setting up unless it does come back up. Back end of the move. MACD's saying so. I mean, for $97 US, it's worth doing it, and that's for the 20k buying power account. I spend more than that on my trader view and stuff, and on the different subscriptions. It cost me more than that for Benzinga. So No-brainer. Not risking my money. It's enforcing discipline. No, you can use the full buying power as a Stone Cold. So if you can use the whole buying power, which is what I'm saying, is you know, a 20k account, 80k account, I can use full buying power. But got to put it into context. If you're taking 10,000 shares and it moves, you know, a few cents, it could stop you out. So, which is why you've got to be very disciplined on your risk management. Have a look at Nvidia. It breaks lows. Will be a little bit short here. 20 cents though. Yeah. 500 shares for 20 cents. $100. No, it's not options, it's equities only at Stone Cold. Platform is Trader Evolution. I don't know how a prop firm would do options. Maybe it's I don't like shorting him. I want the video to go out, but $500 shares, so I'm not risking $100. I've got my 10 cents there. Cool. Like 30 cents per L here. I'm going to shorten, make that a little bit smaller. Only 500 shares, but dropped $1 now, so. There we go. Nice little short on Nvidia. $485. You gotta love it. That gives us a 985 day. So $1,000 is almost double what I've set my daily target for this little challenge. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. So let's. I'll show you all what I'm talking about here. So let's go to the old tickety tockety place first, and this, and then this. Okay, this is my Benzinga. I'm still using Benzinga, of course, but this is the link tree. If you go into my if you're watching on TikTok, go into my profile. There's a link in bio or whatever you want to call it. This is the link, okay? It's pinned in the chat in YouTube, but you can also find this and all the links in the description for the video. So, go and get your day trade with Tony merchandise if you want to learn how to trade. There's day trade with Tony. So, this is the prop firm that I'm using at the moment. So it's Trade the Pool, okay, guys. So if you want to check it out, as I say, you just go along. It's very, very simple. There's actually a larger one. You can get up to 260k of buying power. So this one, it's what I'm doing is a 300 buying power. It's $300, $80,000 buying power. You can get them for $97 for $20,000 buying power. And what happens is that they will give you, if you pass the evaluation, they will give you a active live account with real money to trade, and you get actually get the profit. You're able to take profits from that account without risking your own money. So that's you see the partners, very reputable term, very reputable gang here. So you're looking at trade ideas, Benzinga. Obviously, I'm a Benzinga user. You can see here that all of the trader view. There is what's the other one that they use? TrendSpider is actually very interesting. But what's the other one that they use as well? So in terms of Trader Sync. So Trader View, Trader Sync for mapping your trades and everything else. Go check it out. It's a great it is a great way to get on without risking too much of your own capital. So check it out, guys. And I will finish up here today myself. I'll just go to the chat and see what we've got. I'll finish up now, and you can all see me again tomorrow. So we'll do it all again tomorrow, guys. Okay, take it easy, and we'll do it all. Very good start to the challenge today. I don't want to push my luck, so we'll do it all again tomorrow. Okay, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Living the life, living large, Tony's in charge. She's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves is groove.